Hello, I'm Andy Coulson and welcome back to Crisis What Crisis and another Crisis Comforts episode. Short but perfectly formed advice for getting you through the tough times from our most recent guests. I've just had a conversation with Rachel Clarke, a doctor working on the front line of palliative care, best-selling author and, in my opinion, one of the most eloquent and powerful voices on the subject of death. Sounds a little depressing? It is anything but, I promise you. So as always, I urge you to listen to the full episode. You can find links below in the notes, but if you're short on time, you can listen now to Rachel's 3 crisis comforts in this quick taster. Before you go, I'm going to ask you for your crisis comforts. So these are 3 things that you kind of rely on in those difficult moments, some of which we've discussed.
Yes.
Please be as specific as you like, though it can't be another person.
No, I have thought about this, and I have 3 very specific things. The first is otters. I have mentioned otters already. I would like to, in my crisis, ideally have an actual otter by my side, but if I can't, then I will accept some beautiful video footage of otters in the wild. They have to be in the wild.
What is it about otters, Rachel? Just tell me.
They're very curious, and it's really hard to say. They're infectiously curious. I find them irresistible. I love the fact that they inhabit 2 worlds, water and land. I love the fact that they lie on their backs holding the hands of their baby otters so they don't get separated and drift away, and use tools like a human and bash shells with stones to open them, and they play. They'll cavort around in the surf. I think they're very human animals in some ways.
And you've never seen them in the wild?
No, it's so upsetting.
Well, let's see. Maybe someone who's listening to this can help you crack that.
So otters, very important. Yeah. And then I have a beautiful, tiny, little red crocheted turtle which sits on my desk in front of me, and it was made for me by my twin sister, and it was a labour of love. It's a beautiful, tiny little thing, and it's a talisman of goodness, because it's hours of her life crocheting a tiny little thing to give me because she knew it would make me happy. So it seems to represent, it's a little microcosm of everything we've been talking about today. I would like my talisman with me because it will definitely has a lot of power. And then the third thing is for music. When I used to drive to the hospital during the pandemic, I used to listen to music that would rally my spirits. And one of the things I used to listen to, and it's going to sound cheesy, but I used to listen to the amazing theme music from the film Gladiator, which is called Hearts of Courage. And I used to listen to it over and over and over again on repeat.
On the way to work?
On the way to work, because it's so beautiful, and it would sort of help me metaphorically gird my loins and go to work. And I found it really comforting. So now, if ever I hear that track, it makes me think of trying to be brave when you're facing something frightening. So it's kind of imbued with that sense. So I would like to take that with me too, to sort of rally me into the crisis.
Amazing. Rachel, thank you so much for your crisis comforts, but thank you for this conversation. It's been amazing.
Thank you very much.
If you've enjoyed this conversation, then please do leave us a review. And if you found it helpful or even inspiring, we'd be delighted if you recommended us to your friends. You can watch the full episodes on YouTube, follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and if you hit subscribe, you'll find a lot more crisis conversations. As always, full transcripts are available on our website along with links. Just head to crisiswhatcrisis.com. And thanks so much for listening.